I can think of the 8 of spades, or the 3 of clubs, or the king of diamonds, or maybe I'll think of a whole deck, all the fronts, all the backs. I can almost create the illusion that there is indeed an entire deck of cards, but this is just a trick. And if I let my mind go blank, as it generally is, the entire deck goes blank. Now this is called the mental photography deck. It's a trick deck of playing cards designed so that anybody can do it. I sell these cards for $13.50, guarantee you can do it in about 5 minutes. What more can I say about this fabulous solution other than, would you like one deck or 2? Ordering. Should we do one more?
Don't you want one?
Huh?
Don't you want one? You hypnotize this gentleman.
Here, put your hand flat out like that, please, okay? I'm going to take this penny. I'm going to put it on the back of your hand. Fair enough? Cover it up with the magic block, snap my fingers, it turns into a dime. You know what I like best about that trick? I make 9 cents every time I do it. This is called the magical block. It sells for $5.95. Hardly seems enough. Fool your friends and family. Be the first on your block. Play nightclub in your own home. Heck, I'd buy one myself if I didn't have it. So darn many are. At any rate, take a look around the store. We've got lots of neat things. If you have any questions, need any help, or you'd like to buy any of these tricks, you just let me know. The blank deck that I just did for you, that's my favorite deck. But this one here is my most popular one, and the reason being is the blank deck does one trick. Now that's not so bad. You've seen it. It's a heck of a trick. This deck, however, does 75 different tricks. Actually, when you buy one of these decks, you get 6 tricks with the instructions. That's how they start you out. If you want to learn more, we have a little booklet called 75 Tricks You Can Do with a Stripper Deck. I'm going to do just a couple of the tricks that this deck can do. Would you mind helping out, sir? Reach in there, take out a card, any one you like. Don't show it to me, though. I've seen this trick before. Look at it, remember it, and replace it in the pack. Now, you took any card you wanted, you put it back in the deck anywhere you wanted. We're going to have a contest to find your card. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, I want you to name your card as quickly as you can. I'm going to find your card quicker than you can name it. Do you understand what's going to happen? Are you ready to play? 1, 2, 3. The Joker. Now, like I said, this deck does 75 different tricks. I wasn't kidding. I'm going to show you just one more. I'm going to go ahead and pull the 4 aces out of the deck. All right? I'm going to put them in 4 different parts of the pack, attempting to evenly distribute them throughout the deck. Fair enough? Push one of the aces into the deck. And now you. Fair enough? Sir, would you be so kind as to give the deck a little bit of a mix? Try not to bend or drop the cards. I want you just to feel certain that I don't have my pinky hidden underneath the aces or anything crazy like that. Fair enough, you've mixed the deck. I'm going to take the cards at this point, give them one cut, snap my fingers, cast a magical shadow over the deck, and tap it with the magic wand. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other nice thing about this deck over the blank one is when you're done doing the blank deck, if somebody says, hey, let me look at the deck, it's not an option to ever hand them the cards. You got to think of something clever to say, like, no. Whereas with this deck, if somebody says, hey, can I check out the deck? Unless they know exactly what a stripper deck is, they're not going to find anything different about the cards. Now, generally, we don't tell you how the tricks are done until you buy one of the decks. But I'm going to break that rule. Not because I like to give away the secrets, that's not what I'm about, but because I want you to feel confident that when you buy one of these decks, COD,
Yes.
holy moly, these damn guys. I tell you what, I'll tip the secret here as soon as let me cut this guy a check real quick. That when you purchase one of these decks, that you're going to be able to do these same tricks almost immediately. This is called a stripper deck because the deck has been stripped or cut, tapered at a very slight angle. Can you see that? It's very slight. Now what this means is that this end of the deck is narrower than this end of the deck, and if I take a card, turn it around, stick it in the deck, it sticks out a little bit. No matter how much you shuffle the cards, you can always find that card by lightly rubbing your fingers up the side of the deck. Go ahead and take 2 fingers and just pull that card right out. See how easy that came out? Did you like the sound effects? Now the way that you get the card reversed in the first place is you say, hey, pick a card, go ahead. While you're looking at your card, watch what I do. I turn the deck around. So now when you put your card back in the deck, it's reversed, it's sticking out. I say we're going to have a contest. 1, 2, 3, boom, there it is. Now all 75 tricks in the booklet are based on the very simple premise that the deck is cut in this fashion. For instance, with the 4 aces, watch what I do with them when I pull them out of the deck. What do you think I'm going to do with them when I pull them out of the deck? All together, class?
Turn them around.
Exactly, turn them around. She's the only one listening. So watch this. When I put them back into the deck, they're all reversed. They're all sticking out. I even let you mix the deck. Didn't make any difference at all. I said I was going to cut the deck. What I really did was just pull the aces out, moved them to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you all have a basic understanding of how the deck works? Does anyone have any questions about the cards? Who would like to buy one of these decks? It's called a stripper deck. It sells for $13.50. I guarantee you can do it in about 2.5 minutes. I can stand where you're standing and you can just shoot this way if you don't
Do
like
it
it.
right there. I'm going to shoot down on your hand anyways. I'm not going to shoot you.
This is called,
So, yeah.
by the way, this is one of our hot new items. You know how we know that? It says it right there, hot new item. This is called the invisible zone. Imagine, if you will, a trick of sight and sound. A pen, a mighty pen placed into the invisible zone. Of course, only one thing happens when you enter the invisible zone. Some people ask me how I do it. Others simply why. Don't blink. Don't wink. And whatever you do, don't drive and drink. The invisible zone. Sells for $23.95. Hardly seems enough. Fool your friends and family. Be the first on your block. Play nightclub in your own home. Heck, I'd buy one myself if I didn't have so darn many of them.
Cool. Neat.
Yep, front, but the back as well. Of course, if I erase that card from my mind, it disappears from the deck. Now I can think of another card besides that one. I can think of the Ace of Clubs, or the 3 of Diamonds, or the 4 of Hearts, or maybe I'll think of an entire deck. All of the fronts, all of the backs, I can almost create the illusion that there is indeed an entire deck of cards, but this is just a trick. And if I let my mind go blank, as it generally is, the entire deck goes blank. Now this is called the mental photography deck. It's a trick deck of playing cards designed so that anybody 10 and up can do it. I sell these cards for $13.50. Guarantee you could do it in about 5 minutes. What more can I say about this fabulous illusion other than, would you like one deck? Or 2? Ordering! At any rate, take a look around. We've got lots of neat things. If you have any questions or you need any help or you'd like to buy any of these tricks, why, you just let me know. How about everybody pick a card? All right, everybody reach in there, take out a card. Anybody who wants one, feel free to reach in there. Grab one out. There you go. If you want one, just push on through, just like you would at home. There you go. And then either of you, reach in there. Last chances. Yeah, go ahead, pull it out. Did you want one? Are you sure? What do you got? Cuties? What's going on here? Did you get one?
No, I didn't.
All right. Oh, do you want one?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to take your card. I'm going to put it in the back in the deck near the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take your card, put a little bit further up. Take your card, put a little bit further up. Take your card. There we go. Your card just a little bit further up. Take yours. Okay. Last one up. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right. 7 cards. What was your name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Stefan.
Stefan